Howdy folks, this is Jared with Fluty Homestead, and I thought today we would check out our corn. Okay, here's our little corn patch. And the other day it had got so wet I couldn't get in here much and the weeds had got in it. But I got most of them knocked out the other day and they were baked in the sun. But I can see there's still some in here I'm going to have to come back and get. But I just run the push plow through it and then I just hoed between. Now this first two rows, they're in good shape. I'd already hoed them once before. And this corn is about knee high. Looks good. Nice and green. This is the Silver Queen. And the other day when I came through here and weeded, I put a good hill of dirt up around the bottom of it. I always hill up my corn and try to keep it from blowing over as bad. Cause you know, them corn will send out them tap roots. So when I hoed this corn, these two rows, I put one rattlesnake bean beside every hill. So I don't put too many bean seeds in it because they'll strangle that corn out just about. But I did put one per hill. We'll go down here to the end. I had this little gap left over here. So right here, I planted me a few watermelon. These are Charleston Gray. And then over here is Sugar Baby. Need to get a few more of these weeds out as well. I'll try to get them out today before the next round of rain comes in. So I'm going to let these take the back of the corn, and then you know, over in here they can grow. This other corn, I think the crows got some of it on me. You can see it's kind of thin in places. So whenever I took and weeded this, I've like you can see right here where I dug some, I replanted the naked spots because I had there's about a 5 or 6 foot span that wasn't any corn, and here was about a 4 foot span, wasn't any corn. And I did try to make sure I put some in this row, all the way across. That way they all pollinate at the same time. So I don't know if it was the seed itself or the crows, or I even thought when I planted this corn is when we went into like a 2 week of a drought. And I thought maybe that had something to do with it. So it didn't come up really good, but I did replant some. On down here on the end, these are 2 rows of the greasy beans. And I haven't grew greasy beans down here, so we'll see how they do. They're looking really good. A few little bug bites on that one, but all in all they look pretty nice. I need to get down here now and stake these up before they start running. Once it starts raining this week, they'll start to vine, I'm sure. This one's already making a little get ready to make a shoot. I'm thinking about, I ain't sure if I want to put fence wire on these or if I'm going to make like the teepees and bring them together and just stake both rows like that. You can see this end of the corn was a little thin too. Didn't come up here. All in here is thin. And I planted at least 2, 3, sometimes 4 seeds a hill, and you can see like there's only one, only one. So I think I only had about 50% of it come up, maybe 60. But hopefully what I replanted will help make up for it. The first 2 rows, you know, it looks really good. It looks pretty thick, and most of the seeds came up on it. We'll see how it does. We'll go over here to the next patch and check it out. Okay, we'll go to this other garden. And I've not finished planting it yet. There's still a lot of room over here that I can plant. But I did have some out here, and I just planted some more yesterday. So I'll show you what I've got. and check her out. Okay, here's this next garden, and it's kind of weedy up in here, but I haven't planted any of this, so I'm going to take my tractor and till this another time. Here on the end though, I've got my sweet potatoes. The slips that I tried to start didn't do good. I think the potatoes just got too soft on me, and I didn't get any slips come up, so I bought these off of some Amish. So I'm hoping they do really good. And I really hate my others didn't come up good, because they were really good sweet potatoes. Had a real good taste. But I'm not sure the variety of these, but I'm sure if the Amish had them, then they was a good plant. But I made these. I think I've got about 16. And then all this that you see, this will all be my next patch of sweet corn. And this garden here is probably, I don't know, 75, 80 feet long. It's pretty long. Maybe 75. But, oh, up here, I planted me some cantaloupe. And I don't know if they'll do any good or not. They might have been root bound. They were already starting to bloom when I bought them in the cups, but they were pretty cheap. So I planted them, and I don't have big expectations out of them, but hopefully they'll make. Here's another hill. I'm gonna let them take this upper corner. And over here, I have 2 rows of Danny corn, and I got this from Mr. Danny and Wanda at Deep South Homestead. And this corn here is about 16 inches tall, 12 some of it. And right here is a Cherokee tan pumpkin that I planted that I got from them as well. And it's looking good. This I need to come in here and work a few of the weeds out. But I'm excited to see how this corn does. It's a field variety of corn, so it'll get about probably 12 feet tall. There's another Cherokee pumpkin down here somewhere I seen. Yeah, on the end here I planted another. And it's a little smaller. Got to get in here and plow this now. But that was all the seeds. That was one packet of seeds I got, and I got 2 nice rows. So I'm excited to see how they do. All this corn will go in probably, it's going to rain this week, so probably next week, and this will be my late batch of corn. Okay, I just wanted to show you that little corn patch and give you a little update on it. And I'll give you another update here pretty soon whenever I get in here working after this rain passes through. And also the peas, you know, I showed you how many peas I had hanging. Off of that 25-foot row, I picked a 3-gallon bucket full of peas of the full ones, and there's still more that's filling out. So really good harvest off of that little row of peas. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I hope y'all have a very blessed day.